Good morning. Well, that was a hell of a night, and plenty for you to learn for how to trade the last days of the season. Some really good lessons to learn. So let's take a look. So when you get to the end of the football season, these standings at Soccer 24 will turn live. And this is how I dug out a few plays yesterday. You can't really come in here with a predetermined trading strategy. You have to be reactive to what's happening, because this was a story about what happened around here. We had Benfica down here. We had Bodo Glimt down here. We had Marseille up. We had Marseille down. We had Club Brugge all the way down here. Suddenly we had Club Brugge up here. We had Atletico Bilbao with a win. They would have got up. This is how I played yesterday. I gave you members a lot of really good trades. Olympiacos, take 3 away from that, and they are all the way down here. So what we did yesterday, target laying the draws. Napoli needed to win. We targeted that draw to lay, but Chelsea got the goal. Napoli were leading. Targeted Olympiacos while they were down here. Targeted Atletico Bilbao because they had to win. But this is the beauty of trading and neutral laying of the draw. Both teams are playing for you. So remember that. That's the beauty of neutral playing. And of course, the pièce de résistance. Yes, I can speak French. Benfica at 3-2 were -3 goal difference along with Marseille. Marseille were here. Benfica were here. That is where we're going to find our big profits. Boom. 3-2 turns into 4-2. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the goalkeeper for the special one getting the goal. Unbelievable, Jeff. Trublin, I think he's the goalkeeper. Anatoly Trubin. Unbelievable. This is the special one creating his own reality here. Unbelievable, Jeff. That's all I can say to that yesterday. And I hope members absolutely cleaned up on that lay of under 5.5 goals. It was absolutely majestic. I did the usual drip lay, but I also did a spot of backing of over 5.5 goals at higher odds. I don't normally like getting in. Well, as a backer, of course, you want to get bigger odds, but as a layer, you want to get the shorter odds. It was wonderful. Look what got matched. Everything got matched. Everything. This is when you clean up. This is when you absolutely clean up. This is what I teach members of FootballTradingProfits.com, drip laying. These are my choices, 1.25, 1.19, 1.14, 1.09. You can increase your stake because you're still going to get the same liability as these. 1.06 is the big boy, 32 quid. Now, these are only very modest stakes, of course, but the total profit there was about 50 plus quid. It was just a remarkable evening. That final touch from the special one was just beautiful. We had plenty of other trades yesterday as well. I'm a little disappointed I didn't pass on Barcelona at 1.73, considering they were 1.1 pre-match, and considering the market had put up Copenhagen +7, i.e. the market was expecting a bit of fun and games. I gave you a lot of lay the draw trades yesterday, members, as well. Inter Milan, for example. A win for them. It was a story of getting into the top 24 and a story of getting into the top 8 yesterday. Inter Milan couldn't quite manage it even with a win because all other results went the way of the top 8. Every single member of the top 8 won yesterday. I was looking also at trying to profit from second half goals. Now, I don't think my strategy yesterday has legs unless we get out. Hopefully these will populate. So, for example, the Tottenham match, we're laying over 0.5 goals at half-time, backing over 1.5 goals second half. Now, I should have cashed out, but I didn't cash out, and I made a pretty decent return there. Club Brugge and Marseille laying over 2.5 goals, backing over 3.5 goals. Now, those goals didn't come in time, so I had to make a loss on that. So I've got to work this one out, because if you get something like the Arsenal match where the goal came far too late, then we're in a spot of bother because we make a loss on both the overs and the unders. Benfica, Real Madrid, that was an absolute class match. You know all about that. Barcelona laying over 1.5 goals, backing over 2.5 goals. That's with a single goal coming early. So maybe you need a cut-off point here. I would say 70th minute, perhaps. If you don't get the goal coming in, you have to cash out of both of these for a loss. Well done to Bodo Glimt getting a win. It's a very rare event when a team, there we go, look, laying over 2.5 goals, backing over 3.5 goals. It's a very marginal gain, but if it can be consistent and accumulate, that's when you're going to make your real dough. So an interesting angle in, but the key one was in the reaction to the live standings. So at the end of a football season now, you're going to, for example, be focusing on the live standings and be reacting to them. So come April time, this is what we're going to be making our money from. Sides will be looking, for example, to get into the playoffs. Sides will be trying to get themselves out of the playoffs and into the automatic promotion spots. Sides get out of the relegation zone, etc. So tonight's Europa League, as we look at today's trading angles, you'll know how to approach tonight. And you can understand why I don't do a live stream, because the vast majority of our plays, I think, are going to be fixated from the 75th minute onwards, when teams have to win, have to turn a draw into a win. So we take an initial look tonight. You just get an idea of who needs what as things stand. But as you saw last night, this whole reflection will change as goals come in. My particular focus, I think, will be on teams outside the top 24. Because teams up here trying to get into the top 8, they already know they're guaranteed to go through to the next round. The top 8 is just hugely beneficial for them. Just saves them the heartache of two-legged affairs. So in that regard, we've got teams who can be caught. So 12 plus 3 is 15. 11 plus 3 is 14. So you'll be focusing more on the teams 12 points and above outside the top 9. Could do with a win this evening. Porto, Genk, Red Star Belgrade, PAOK Thessaloniki, Stuttgart, Celta Vigo and Bologna. That would be my primary focus this evening. Ditto, teams that can be caught. 12 plus 3 is 15. Teams from Roma, Ferencvaros and Betis. The others teams up here can't be caught, arguably. Well, 14 plus 3 is 17, I suppose. Yes. So I think the top 8 last night in the Champions League all won. Is that going to happen this evening? Do note the villains are already qualified. Do note Lyon already qualified. Dead rubber territory for them. But this is where the action will occur. It's so tight, isn't it? 4 plus 3 is 7. So ignore any team 4 points and lower. But it's all go for go ahead. Steaua Bucharest, Red Bull Salzburg, Basel, Feyenoord Ludogorets. Note the goal difference, as we saw with the special one yesterday. That could be absolutely crucial. If you've got a side on 24th place with a side 25th on exactly the same points, but they need a goal, and make sure their goalkeeper is in good goal scoring form, because that seems to be the special one's secret. So in that regard, I can't really offer you any pre-match trading. It's all what happens, pre-match research. I have given members just a few angles for the sides who do need something. But this is all about what happens this evening. It's going to be very exciting. So I'm going to be hopping on. I won't be hopping on a go live this evening. As you can see, it's going to get a bit quiet in the first half, but it's in the second half where things go mental. I will be on Telegram for members of FootballTradingProfits.com. Try to pick you out another one of those special one moments. Quite wonderful. It's just very exciting when these occur. I can't find the market now, which is a pity. There she is. This is the kind of profit you can make. And let's not forget all of those laser draws I gave you yesterday, which all came in. This is the key. Huge motivation from sides outside of the top 24. That's the crucial element this evening. Okay, that's how I will be working the coupon. It's an update on the app, the Football Trading Profits app. I can now upload the tutorial videos onto the app. So things are coming along nicely. Thank you to those members who have volunteered to trial the Football Trading Profits app. I will be getting in touch with you soon, probably next week when I'm back in Thailand. I'll have a big time difference then, so I can really get stuck in. In the meantime, with the weekend coming, make sure you sign up to the e-letter if you haven't done already. Make sure you subscribe as well to Football Trading Profits YouTube channel, because I will be doing a go live on Saturday, my last one in the UK. 14-day free trial as well to Football Trading Profits if you want to dig out the kind of profit that the special one gave us last night. Don't forget, this is the kind of profit you will be making in the last days of the season. Not just in the top tiers, but in the secondary tiers, and English League 1 and English League 2, Bundesliga 2, French League 2. I'm multilingual. Dutch Eredivisie et al. If you want to see the kind of profits that the special one makes, that's going to be occurring at the end of the season. Have a great day today. I will see members of FootballTradingProfits.com on our dedicated Telegram service from 8 p.m. Probably you're going to get more action from me from about 9:30 onwards, when we get that time pressure and we get a clear indication of any teams who must turn draws or losses into wins. It's going to be a fascinating night tonight. No special one this evening, alas. Quite wonderful. It was great to watch that goalkeeper scoring that money. It's great when you make dosh from a goalkeeper scoring. Fantastic stuff. Have a great day, and I'll see members later on.